at multiplying using an area model. This is very common in the elementary grade levels where students are beginning to multiply 2 digits times 1 digit numbers, 2 digits times 2 digit numbers. But it also, the same process continues on as we go into algebra and we start to ask students to multiply parentheses together. But we're going to stick to numbers for this example. So let's take our number here, 48, and we're going to break that apart into its expanded form. So really that's 40 and 8. We'll do the same thing with 36. That's 30 and 6. Now, in order to fill each of the boxes, you're going to multiply the dimensions of that box. Essentially, you're finding the area of each of the boxes. That's why we call it the area model. So I'm doing 40 times 30. Now, you're going to find students can easily do this by doing 4 times 3. That gives them the 12. And then, of course, you need the 2 zeros that you had there. Now you'll multiply the 8 times the 30 to fill the box that's on the upper right corner. So 8 times 3 again gives you 24, and you need 1 zero for this. Your students are going to feel much more comfortable beginning with this area model and then progressing to what we call the standard algorithm, which most of us learned in elementary school. So then I've got 40 times 6, that'll give me 240. And then I've got 8 times 6, which will give me 48. Now, in order to get the entire answer, your students are going to need to stack and add these numbers together. Let us do that. I've got 1,200, 240. Remind your students that they want to line up the place values. Very important. You might want to think about using some grid paper to help them line up if they're having trouble with getting those place values lined up. And then, of course, we want to add the ones column, add the tens column, add the hundreds, and then, of course, the thousands. So we know our final answer to this multiplication problem is 1,728. It's the same answer we would get if we had done the standard algorithm, but I think your students are going to like to see this area model because it's going to make the multiplication a little bit simpler. And just a hint, they're going to see it later on in an algebra class as they progress towards high school level math classes.